Here now, though, Sandra Smith, Fox News Outnumbered co-host and longtime and original member of the Varney crew. Great to see you, Sandra.
So nice to be here. Thanks for having me.
Okay, what did you think of the speech yesterday? I know it's yesterday, but it was such unconventional, bold, straight to the call a spade a spade. I thought it was refreshing. What did you think?
Powerful, certainly.
Yes.
And Governor Mike Huckabee was on Outnumbered as our one lucky guy in just the moments following that speech. And it was in complete agreement with that. Just powerful, forceful, to the point, strong were some of the words that he used to describe that speech. And it's not like you're hearing a whole lot elsewhere that this wasn't a president who stepped up to the plate and said exactly what he intends to do. It was a very powerful message for this country that I think we're all still really taking in today.
We are. I mean, there was a few sharp intakes of breath as we listened to the president yesterday. Of course, Hillary Clinton calling it dark and dangerous.
Well, yeah, that's always interesting, right? At the wee hours of the night, I woke up and that was the headline from late night TV with Hillary Clinton. You know, as far as Benjamin Netanyahu, he immediately tweeted out in response to the speech and said by far it was one of the more powerful speeches that he had ever heard a world leader make, especially a leader of the United States of America. But that Palestinian peace deal we're all talking about this morning, Trump saying this may be the toughest deal of all. He said the administration is working very hard to achieve peace. He's optimistic, trying to negotiate. And Benjamin Netanyahu, he's so busy today responding to all of this that he is equally optimistic.
They're saying all the right things.
Yeah, they're saying a lot of the right things.
The deal maker in chief is doing his best.
Yeah, and Trump's saying he says that there's a pretty good shot of this deal being achieved. So all eyes are on that because that's huge.
Let's talk about taxes, why don't we?
Please.
Looks like, I know it's our favorite subject, looks like the Senate Republicans are making progress on health reform, tax cuts, turning from the Graham Cassidy bill to the $1.5 trillion in tax cuts. The question I have for you, Sandra, is can this get done?
Can it? Sure, absolutely it
Will
can.
it get done?
Senate Republicans say that they're close to a deal. Look no further than the American stock market to tell you that there's optimism of this getting done.
Right.
I mean, we've seen this run up in the stock market. You guys probably look at the numbers every single day, but I refresh myself prior to coming back on the Fox Business Network. This run up in the stock market is unbelievable. Obviously, it's right to question if that's sustainable.
Right.
Even if tax cuts do get done, do you get selling on the actual
and do we get a
news?
watered-down tax package? That's one of the big fears.
And that corporate tax rate, a lot of people are talking about. Trump saying the target would be 15%, but looks like he would settle for something more like 20% in that range. Would that be good enough for this market since it's so widely anticipating this? Thank you. There's the number.
Look at those numbers.
It is unbelievable, really, right? I mean, and
since the election, the Dow is up 22%.
And it'd be one thing if we were just talking about that's been the overall trend. Look at today. Even in the face of a lot of questions about where this goes, where health care goes, where tax reform goes, what happens with tax cuts, you still have this unbelievable amount of optimism when it comes to the markets, and the markets don't lie.
Very quickly, the fact that the president went across the aisle and started talking to Democrats on certain issues, did that essentially clear the deck a little bit and say to Republicans, this is a kick up the backside, you've got to get to go, otherwise I'll find someone else, even if they are Democrats, to help get this agenda through? Again,
referencing Governor Huckabee yesterday on this, representing his party. He said, isn't this what everybody wanted? Isn't this what we need? A president who's willing to reach across the aisle and work together to get something so huge done.
Love it.
All right.
Time went quickly.
It's good to see you, Liz. Liz McDonald.
What?
You're so quiet.
I know. I'm unusually quiet. I'm still here.
Thanks for having me. Outnumbered at noon on Fox News.
Don't miss it.